Yo, what's good? It's your boy Lust with Power. Welcome to my perfected Gley assault rifle build for the first Descendant. We got 60,000 defense, 19,000 HP, and we got 250% critical hit damage. You'll be able to solo all the hard bosses. You can do even the hardest content with max modifiers. One thing I do want to say is if you're thinking about making this build or fully maxing it out, or to make something like this build, you might want to go with Ultimate Gley because they have better base stats. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the build. Alright man, first we're going to start off with the weapon. We got the Eternal Willpower. This is the first weapon I decided to use the energy activator on. We got weak point damage at 10.8. We got fire attack at 11.9. We got firearm critical hit damage at 43.5. And then we got firearm critical hit rate at 15.2. So the only thing that I'm missing is the god roll weak point damage, but it's only like 2 points, so that's not too bad. Next we're gonna take a look at the modules. So for the modules, for Remnant 2, I went for fire rate, weapon handling, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. That's what I always go for. So starting off, we got fire rate up. This is gonna give you 25% rate of fire. You cannot beat that at all. Next we got better concentration. Firearm critical hit damage is increased by 74.8%. So if you're going for a crit hit damage build, better concentration is definitely needed. Next we got better insight. Firearm critical hit rate plus 39%. So you need crit hit rate in order to do crit hit damage, so make sure you put some crit hit rate modules on your setup. Next we got rifling reinforcement. Firearm attack plus 32%. This is going to increase the base damage of your assault rifle, so anything with firearm attack, that's a decent amount you want to put up. Next we got action and reaction. Firearm attack plus 61%, recoil plus 20%. You don't really feel the recoil like that until you start aiming for those long range shots. Next we got concentration priority. So firearm critical hit damage plus 120%. I don't see that too many people running this. This is absolutely needed if you're gonna do this. Is the highest crit hit damage module that you can possibly get, but it takes away your reload time modifier, so it takes the reload time down to minus 30%. But we got something to balance that. We're running reload focus, so reload time modifier plus 25%, and it also gives you firearm critical hit damage plus 65%, so you can't beat that at all. Next, for these two modules, I didn't enhance these because this is basically gonna let you apply elemental status to different bosses, and you want to be able to switch this on the fly. So we got chill enhancement right here, so whenever I want to, I can go down here. If I'm fighting a boss that needs electric, I can swap this out easy. So that's why you don't want to socket this module. You want to keep this open so you can swap it out. And for this one, I only had 4 spots left, and I decided to go with aiming compensation. So you can get accuracy plus 8% and critical hit damage plus 6.5%, which isn't too bad. And lastly, we got weak point sight. Weak point damage plus 35%, and you can't go bad with weak point damage because the weak points are so huge on the Colossus that it's easy to hit and easy to get that extra damage up. Alright, next we're gonna knock out the Descendant modules. As you can see, I got a module capacity of 85 max, and every module is basically maxed out. For our first module, we got blood and iron. Life orbs can no longer be acquired through the thirst effect. Instead, power of life is basically gained from your firearms critical hits. So instead of running around and picking up orbs after you kill an enemy, your energy that you use for your skills is basically just gained from your critical hits. This allows you to use skills like massacre even faster. Next we got long distance maneuvering. This extends the range on your grappling hook, and as you can see, when I used the crystallization catalyst, this put this skill up to 15, but this gave me 5 extra points right here. So now I got a total of 5 module capacity instead of just having the flat out 80. For our next module, we got skill extension, skill duration plus 36.5%. Then we got increased defense plus 160.4%. Then we got MP conversion, skill cooldown minus 36.5%, but we lose a max MP of minus 15%, and that doesn't matter with Gley because we use blood for our skills. Next we got maximized duration, skill duration plus 40%, skill power modifier minus 21.1%, so we lose a little bit of skill damage. Next we got increased HP plus 218.5%, you can't beat that. Next on the list we got stem accelerant, we got max HP plus 234% and max MP minus 15%. And like I said, this build doesn't use MP, we use strictly blood, so you just gain a max HP of 234%, which is insane. For our next skill we got focus on dimension skill power modifier plus 68.2%, and then we got a skill cooldown of minus 6.1%. Next we got nimble fingers, skill cooldown minus 25.6%, and then we got shield conversion, defense plus 166.8%, and a max shield minus 36.5%. And we don't have a shield on this setup, so we just get straight defense. And next, this is the module that everybody needs on their Gley build almost, is HP collector. When defeating an enemy, instantly recovers 9% of max HP. Once you fully max it out, the cooldown goes to 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds you're able to gain 9% HP every time you kill an enemy, which is absolutely insane, and this can help you survive even in any fight. So this is absolutely needed on this setup. So real quickly, I wanted to look at Gley's skill, increased sensory. So when in a frenzied state, applies maximized lethality during which bullets are not consumed. So this is the skill everybody's using to basically fire unlimited rockets. When I first started this build, I wanted to build an unlimited assault rifle build, and then all of a sudden I started seeing unlimited rocket launcher builds. I was like, oh man, it's over for my build, but I kept going, and this build is absolutely OP and it's insane, man. But the cooldown is 10.6 seconds, and we got a duration of 9.3 seconds, which is absolutely insane. So you can fire your assault rifle for 9.3 seconds, and then that one little second a hit, not even a whole second, and then you can basically use the skill all over and keep firing your assault rifle. So it's basically almost unlimited bullets up there. Alright, lastly we're going to knock out the reactor and the external components. For my reactor, I'm using the materialized phase reactor. Of course we're using the assault rifle, and then the skill power boost ratio, we got non-attribute skill power, and then we got dimension skill power. And for my 2 extra stats, I'm using skill duration up and skill cooldown, which is decent. Next we got the annihilation set. The 2-piece gives you 5.7 extra skill duration, and then we got the 4-piece gives you firearm attack increases proportionally to the max HP to HP loss up to 26%, and then when HP is 50% or lower, MP recovery minus 22%, HP recovery plus 16.4% for 10 seconds. The cooldown is 30 seconds, and you don't have to worry about the MP recovery because we don't use MP on this setup. And for my external components, I'm actually using you want to go for defense and HP. Those are the 2, and some type of resistance. So for this one, as you can see, I got defense, max HP, and then I got fire resistance. For this one, I was able to get defense. I wanted the middle one to be HP, but I couldn't find it. I've been farming that for a while. I don't even know if HP could come on this set, but I happened to get chill resistance and gold, which is decent. Next we got max HP, electric resistance, and defense. And then we got max HP, toxic resistance, and we got another one that I was trying to get max HP on. So if you can happen to get max HP or defense, that'll be good, and then some type of resistance. I was able to get fire resistance here, I got chill resistance here, electric resistance here, and toxic resistance. So in any battle I'll have some type of resistance, which is pretty good. But that's the whole build. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Deuces.